Yo, what's good YouTube? The Skate team just dropped some new info on the game, and in this video we're talking specifically about the music. We're talking 100 tracks at launch day, community playlists, hidden songs around the map, and even a Spotify playlist that's gonna go along with it. So let's break it all down. First off, the soundtrack is supposed to be huge, like 100 songs huge. So the developers are saying that they pulled a bunch of songs from up and coming artists. They threw in some deep cuts and mixed in some absolute classics. They're saying it's built to help you discover music while you skate. So there's going to be some songs that you might not be familiar with, and I mean it's kind of good because when you always have top 40 songs or whatever, it gets repetitive, it gets annoying, and you might not know some of these songs. They might be a first listen for some of you unless you're a music nerd and you know your stuff. So to get into the music menus, you basically just got to press down on the D-pad, go to the headphones, and then boom, you're in the music menu. You've got featured playlists, which are Do a Kickflip, SV Local Classics, Down Low Radio, and Sand Van Jams. That one's supposed to be community made. Basically, it's going to be the top tracks from like all of the players across all platforms. So that's going to be interesting to see. But you can even favorite playlists and pick individual tracks. Like you can make your own list in the liked section. So if you don't want to be listening to some random playlist, you can definitely make your own playlist. And there's still the option for you to play with no music. Of course, they're not going to force you to. And you can also tweak the volume with your triggers or mute it completely. Like it's totally up to you. It's pretty customizable in that aspect. But here's the sick part that I find pretty interesting. You can actually find music just by skating around the map. You skate around San Amsterdam and you're gonna be hearing music coming out of speakers at skate parks, blasting from cars, even coming from rooftops or random buildings. Basically, you just go up to where that music is playing and you can grab the music and unlock whatever song is playing, and that'll show up in your newly discovered section. So who knows, you might find some new favorite songs you might like and then add that to your playlist in real life just from playing skate. So I'm actually interested in that. It adds another aspect to the gameplay that's kind of cool and not something you see in a lot of other games. And basically they're saying that the soundtrack is not static. This is a live service game, so they're going to be dropping new songs every season, new playlists, and they're going to be switching it up. And obviously, if there's tracks that people vibe with the most, they'll keep those around longer. If there's songs that people don't like, who knows, they'll probably get rid of those. It just evolves with the community. Now let's talk artists. You might be wondering, what kind of songs are they going to be having on this playlist? Well, they already dropped some of the artists on this article that I'll link in the description below. So far, they're saying they have Turnstile, Denzel Curry, Lil Sims, Skeggs, Earth, Wind and Fire, and MF Doom. That's a wild lineup. Imagine seeing that at like a festival or something. But yo, that's only the start. We're looking at 100 or more songs, so expect way more variety. To me, that already sounds like some pretty fire stuff. I mean, Denzel Curry, MF Doom, Earth, Wind and Fire, that's gonna be legendary for real. But yeah, the official Skate soundtrack is gonna be coming soon to Spotify. The developers confirmed it, so you'll be able to bump Sand Van Jams even off the board. So who do you want to be seeing added to the soundtrack? Drop your dream artists or bands in the comment, your dream song, and I'll be checking them out. You know, music's a big part of skate culture, and it feels like they actually listen to the fans. And yeah, if you're hyped up for early access, hit that like button, subscribe please if you haven't already. And if you want a breakdown of everything else we know about skate so far, check out this other video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.